are now in the cozy season. It's cold outside, a little gloomy. They're starting to put the lights up. I mean, this season smells just like warmth and cinnamon and nutmeg.
It does. So we decided to get some cappuccinos going here. And then we decided to get some sweet treats from the bakery next door. And ooh, tell them what we got, because this looks good. I cannot wait to try it.
And so we've got a tiramisu cheesecake. We've got an almond caramel pastry. This one actually isn't sweet. It's a crab cake pastry. Can't wait to try that one. A fruit and cheesecake pastry, and then a twisted donut. And we've got some whipped cream and cinnamon for our lattes.
So we're gonna just go ahead and put them on here.
Oh,
look at it.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good.
Your turn.
Let's do it.
And then we're just gonna top it with some cinnamon.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, look at it. That looks, I wish y'all could see how this looks. It's so freaking pretty.
Here, take it up close for them.
Oh, you want me? Let's see. Let's
see if they can see what we got going on here.
I mean, look at it. Cheers. Just look at it. Look at that. Cheers. Look at that.
Sip up. We hope you've got something warm to drink. Oh, I've also got this really cute straw.
I want that video.
So cute. Oh my god. Chef's kiss.
This is so good.
So we wanted to see if y'all have ever played. Oh wow, what a coincidence.
What?
Have you ever played Never Have I Ever?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever played Never Have I Ever?
No.
Oh my gosh, so
we're
gonna jump right into the Never Have I Ever. Okay, go.
Alright, go.
Never have I
We gotta hold up
ever.
in here.
Oh, forgot.
So if you've done it, you put one down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you've done it, you put one down. Whoever
Alright.
has the most fingers, I think at the end, maybe went through them like that. Whatever.
Okay.
So, never have I ever led someone on knowing I didn't want an intimate relationship with them.
Yeah.
You never let anybody on?
Oh, no. Okay. You think I let somebody on?
Yeah.
Tell me in my ear.
No, it's okay,
No,
go.
tell me for real. No, I'm serious. I don't think I okay. Never have I ever prayed for an old thing or old person back. Now I have done it. I've definitely done it. Have you done it? Oh,
No,
you haven't?
no.
Okay.
Never have I ever had a regret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Buyer's remorse, all that.
Yeah. Never have I ever went through somebody's phone.
Oh God. I certainly did
We
that.
all done that.
Oh
but
yeah. They say don't go through someone's phone unless you want to find what you're looking for.
Yeah,
So,
'cause you
oh
gonna
God.
find it.
Quick story time.
Okay.
So once I went through this guy's phone, but let me tell y'all how I got his password. So the guy wore glasses at the time, and so I would look him in his eyes, him thinking I'm just looking at him. And when he was unlocking his phone, I would get the password off the glare of his glasses. So every time I go through his phone, this was so long ago, I was still in college, but every time that he would change his password, I could always get the new password. He could never figure out how.
I'm like, how this girl getting my password?
So yeah, but like I said, don't go through nobody's phone if you ain't trying to find what you're looking for. So
Right. Well,
I don't do that no more. That's
good.
yeah.
Good. Okay.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Never have I ever did something knowing good and well in that moment I had no business doing it.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah.
We both got the same amount of love, so I guess nobody won, but
It's a tie.
it's a tie.
We both equally bad girls. Oh God. So Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am.
I'm ready to eat those low vibrational plates.
Look, they're gonna be low vibrational, but I'm gonna eat
Eat it
it
up. Right. So we always think about the things that we are thankful for.
Yep.
But have you thought about the things that you're thankful that did not work?
Oh, girl, now that is a good one. I haven't. Because people always saying, you know, thank God for this, thank God for that, but they never said, thank God that didn't work.
Right.
Okay.
So what are some things that you're thankful that didn't work?
Okay. Let me think about it. That's an uncommon one.
I'd probably say a job.
Yeah, a job. What about a boyfriend? I could think about something I'm happy those didn't work.
Nah, that's for
What's
that's
the
for sure.
one?
I would probably say college.
What about college?
Like getting accepted into Fort Valley
Okay.
instead of, you know, UGA. Because, you know, I initially applied to UGA, but I didn't get in. But I'm grateful, like, God blocked that because, you know, going to Fort Valley, I made friends, family, and it just made me the woman who I am today. So
I agree.
I'm grateful for that.
Agree. Thank God that worked.
Right. Shout out to God.
UGA did not, huh?
Right.
I would probably say thank God I didn't move to a new city. Thank God that didn't work. Because right after graduation, I thought I wanted to, you know, stay in Miami. And then even a couple times after I came to Georgia, I thought I wanted to move back to Miami. But I thank God it didn't work. We wouldn't be here.
I'm grateful. I'm so glad.
We wouldn't be here recording Growing to Men. I wouldn't be able to spend so much quality time with my family and friends.
I know.
So thank God that didn't work.
We're all thankful for that. Thank you, God. So now that we talked about things that didn't work, do you think that we force things a lot?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so. And a big part of what you're saying, like, thank God that didn't work, it's like we look at it and should we, you know, like, feel like, okay, well, if God is blocking certain things from working, then maybe that's like, okay, don't force it, don't push it. Like, you got to be able to see it.
Yeah.
You got to see that he's blocking it or taking that away. Or, you know, you got to see that the universe just isn't aligned and you got to recognize it.
Right.
And you got to believe it.
Right.
You can't be like, I'm going to go on my own understanding. You got to believe
Yeah.
that the universe is doing that for you.
Yeah, I agree. But sometimes we don't recognize the red flags.
Right.
Or recognize, you know, when God is saying no to something. And just speaking of red flags, you know, a quick definition for me, red flags
is not, because some people don't understand.
Right, what red flags are. Right.
So.
And it can mean different things for people. But I feel like for me, a red flag isn't always like a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just something that doesn't align with your, I wouldn't even say morals, but something that just doesn't align with your life.
Or your goals.
Or your goals,
trajectory.
right. What you have, you know, set, or for an example, just talking about a guy, because when we think of red flags, we always think of like a guy, significant other, right? So an example would be, for me, a red flag would be like if I started talking to this guy and I found out like he travels a lot with his job. To me, that's a red flag because I personally don't want someone who travels a lot.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think a red flag is always like a bad thing.
Because I see a lot on social media, people saying red flag, oh, she, you know, when she got home, she put her phone down.
Right.
Or a red flag, like, she always out with her friends. You know, these kind of things.
Right.
Like you said, it's not always bad things.
Right.
So, simply something that doesn't align with, like, what you foresee for yourself.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, it doesn't always have to be, because a lot of people think, like, well, what are your goals or what do you foresee? It doesn't always have to be like strict black and white.
Yeah.
You know, it can sometimes simply be like, you know, in your future, you think about your family pictures.
Yep.
It's like, I know that when I'm taking my family photos, I want us to be standing in front of a nice landscape home, or I want us to be, you know, me and how many ever children. I see my family photos with 2 kids. You know, whatever, even if it's something as that simple, that's still having a clear line of sight of what you want your future to look like.
Right.
So you'll be able to recognize those red flags and be able to choose based off, you know, being able to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's big. And then just understanding that, like, another thing, whenever it's like, thank God that didn't work, understanding that sometimes it's just not the right timing.
Yep.
So even though God might have blocked something from happening, you know, at that moment, don't mean it might not come back around, because it could have not just been the right time at that moment.
Right.
So I always say, another thing I always say is like, for me personally, when it comes down to like, let's say designer items, like a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I never had an interest in purchasing a fake bag or purchasing fake shoes, because you can buy that kind of stuff anywhere, right? But I just never wanted that, because I know that my time is coming,
right,
for me to be able to, you know, get those things.
Yeah.
So I'm always just like, don't be trying to keep up with the Jones now, because you know your time coming back around. God just not giving it to you yet.
Right.
Preach, God. Crazy.
No, but one of the other things that I think we need to realize, speaking of things that didn't work, don't be upset if it wasn't for you, because there will always be something better.
Yeah.
So we always talk about leveling up.
Yeah.
And how we think this job was what we wanted, but God said, no, God got something better for you. You know what I'm saying? And we always talk about that job, guy. We always find something better. Apartment, home, living,
car, whatever.
Like it's always something better. So, you know, just ride the wave with God. Like He always gonna have something better for you.
Yeah, I agree.
And that goes into timing. That goes into timing. Like wait your time.
Wait till your time.
Yeah.
And that's funny, because I was like when we mentioned at the beginning, thank God that didn't work, or thank God that didn't happen. Like it's like, you know, you be head over heels over a guy, like, oh my God, I'm just like so like enthralled by him, and then you know, it don't work out and you're devastated. But really, now that I look back, it's like hindsight is 20/20, because whoever I dated after that was like better,
right,
bigger, and better,
right,
you know.
Yeah.
So it's just always like, make sure, you know, just wait on that right time.
Right.
And then it's also good to like make sure that you're willing to accept that everything is not meant for you. Everything ain't meant for you.
It is not.
And that's okay.
Right.
Like, so often we're so spoiled. We're so spoiled.
We are.
And so we always want whatever we want to be for us.
Right.
And it ain't.
It's not.
And that's just like winning the lottery, for instance. I heard you mention something about earlier about the ticket or something. And it's just like, well, you always like, well, dang, I bought a ticket and I'm just not lucky or something. No. Maybe the universe just did not align that for you, because the universe can already foresee that you might not have what it takes to maintain it. Or it might be too much for you. So using the lottery example, let's say you win the lottery for $500 million. That money can turn you into a drug addict. It can turn you into any type of, turn you to all kind of addictions. You know, it might make you lose out on your family, your friends, because you know, it might blow up to your head, whatever the case may be. The universe will understand that that's just not what's for you. And so you got to be willing to accept that. Like, okay, I wanted that, but that just ain't for me. Not yet. Or maybe at all.
Right. No, seriously. And you say not everything is meant for you, but not everybody is meant for you as well.
There you go.
Because
there you go.
You know, we always want, like you say, we always want what we want. But God be like, nah, you might not be able to handle what comes with that person. That person might, you know, bring you down or not just benefit you for your greater good. So we always have to be, you know, mindful of that as well, that not everything but not everybody is meant for you, and it's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
And rather, when we say anybody, it could be rather it's a friend group or a relationship, right? Because I see a lot of people like looking at, like, you know, the superstars, like maybe Aria, Jada, or somebody like that, and they're just like, you know, they want to hang with them. You might not be able to. They might not be for your purpose. Right. They might not be leading you, you know, the group of people that might not be leading you to your purpose. Or they might be doing something, you know, that's just not, whatever the case may be. Even when it comes down to like seeing rich men, or a man seeing a rich woman wanting a sugar mama, or whatever the case may be, it's like, that might not be for you, bro. Them people might not be for you, sis. Right. Ooh, I want a piece of this cake though.
Which one?
I want to try this cake.
Which one?
I want to try this. I want to get a piece of this. I wish we had, you know what? Oh, and this is a chocolate spoon.
It's icing out.
I know.
Icing out?
Yeah, I think it's like whipped cream, maybe. I just want to try it. I wonder how I can, because we forgot to bring
Forks
fork.
and knives. It's good.
Mm.
It's good for real.
Oh my God, it's so good. Hold on, I need another piece.
You need another piece.
Yes. I feel like we are. Ooh, let's see. No! No!
It's good.
It's cheesecake. It tastes like tiramisu
Well, too
and
bad I
cheesecake.
can't try it.
I would love to give you a fork if I had one. I wish we had some.
We might have to go get one and come back. We'll be back, y'all.
Let's go get a fork. We're back. We've got forks. We've got bowls.
Finally. I can't wait.
And we are gonna dig into this goodness. So let's take a quick break. Let y'all enjoy our pajama party and taste some of this goodness. Let's
We taste them. Oh, you already tasted this one.
Yeah, I tasted it. You should try it.
All right. What is this one again?
Tiramisu cheesecake.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut some. Hold it. Let's see how it tastes.
All right. This is the tiramisu cheesecake. And if you really know me, you know I'll be liking all this stuff. Sometimes I have to just taste it to be different, but I don't be liking all this. I like plain Jane stuff. Don't I, Candy?
Yes, but I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is my favorite, all-time favorite.
It's actually not bad. With some coffee.
I kind of like the tiramisu. Has a coffee flavor.
It's not bad. How is that?
This is the almond butter with caramel croissant.
Okay.
It's
You
pretty
like
good.
it? All right, let's try. Wait, it's a lot hard, huh?
I would say it'd be better if.
Wait.
That's too thin.
No, it ain't.
You gotta buy a big piece, but you gotta cut a big piece.
All right. There we go. That's good.
I think it'd be a little better if it was fresh out of the oven.
Okay. Uh-oh, look at me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna clean it up real quick.
While she tries that, I'm gonna move forward.
It's right here.
Cutting. I should have. Oh, this. Oh, it's so soft. It looks like it's gonna be so good.
All right, let's try this. What is this again?
The almond.
Oh, the almond
butter.
Okay.
Croissant with caramel. Fresh out the oven, slapping.
For sure.
Yeah, it's really good. This is the fruit cheesecake pastry. I mean, cream cheese pastry. Let's try it.
I don't know if I want to try that one.
It's refreshing. It's good. I would definitely buy that one on the regular.
Really?
I would go down just to buy it. It's good. Yeah, that one's good. You gonna try it without the fruit?
I knew you was gonna say that. I have to strawberry. Since strawberry is my favorite fruits. Can't go wrong with strawberry. All right. Let's see. You say you like it?
I do.
All right.
You don't like it? You're nuts. You're a nutcase. It is delicious. But see, I like cream cheese. I love puff pastry.
I like cream cheese too. But
Well, she don't
what's
like
this?
it. Cream cheese.
That tastes like a
I'm gonna have another piece then. She don't
That's something else. That's something mixed with cream cheese. That ain't just plain cream cheese.
You can feel about color.
What you think it's mixed with? Lemon?
Lemon.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
It's good.
Let's try this egg.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, you can cut it.
I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. You want
Which one is this one?
the twisted donut? You want this piece? I was gonna...
No, it's okay.
Okay. Twisted donut. I think it's just a regular cinnamon sugar powder donut.
Good.
Now this is the
that
one.
That'll be good.
Warm it up. This is the one I'm super excited to try.
I'm
It's got
scared.
crab meat.
This is the one I'm scared about because how is it just crab meat just sitting out like that?
It's in a case, y'all. Don't let her.
Yes, it's in the case.
Make y'all think it's just out.
No, it's not just out. But I'm saying like I don't know. I don't know.
You mean like
It don't sit right with me.
not refrigerated? I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna try too.
Let's see.
Right there, clear. Big triangles. Let's try it at the same time.
Okay. Oh, it looks good on the inside. What?
Nothing.
Try it.
Ready?
Cheers.
1,
Hope it's good.
2, 3.
Smell good. Not good flavor.
It's actually not bad at all.
It's good. These two are my favorite.
Which
Three.
one? Which one?
Crab cake, tiramisu cheesecake, cream cheese fruit puff pastry.
This one.
This is good.
Surprisingly, this is my favorite. Surprisingly, because I don't like all that, but that's really good. This is good too. But this probably would have been one of my favorites if it was.
Warm.
But this is a no.
She picky.
I wish y'all could try this with us. It's so good. What is the place called?
It's called Paris Baguette. And if you're in Atlanta, they have them in Dunwoody, Duluth, and Doraville. And it's good. They have coffee and tons of
Bread.
baked goods for you to try. As you can see.
We gotta go
They
back
even sell
and get some
cakes.
other stuff.
And their cakes were quite impressive.
Yeah, they did look really nice. Okay, some more my coffee. My latte.
Cute. So, quick little break to enjoy
Enjoy
our PJs.
goodies. Oh yeah, we did have
our warm
some
PJ party. I mean, it's just so befitting for the weather. The PJs, the coffee,
Perfect.
all the baked goods, cinnamon. It's giving fall.
It's giving fall and aesthetics.
It's giving autumn aesthetics. Autumn aesthetics. So, yeah, that was good. Oh my God. Happy we got that.
Right.
And it wasn't like crazy expensive.
It
either.
wasn't. I really thought we was gonna run up like a $40 check,
Yeah.
and it really was only
We got all of this for like $20.
$20. Well, back to things that what?
Thank God that didn't work.
That part. That's what I think. Thank God that didn't work.
Yeah. So I think we left off somewhere around timing, you know, understanding that it's just, you know, maybe not that time and
Yeah.
things might come back around. But speaking of timing, sometimes, you know, whenever it comes down to understanding timing and things that don't work and the universe and God aligning things, it's always important to make sure that you're not comparing yourself to others whenever they're getting the things in their life that did work for them at that time. Because that doesn't mean you know, it's not for you, or you can't have whatever it is that your heart desires.
Yeah.
But just not at that time.
Yeah. Delayed but not denied.
Delayed but not denied. So when I say not comparing yourself to others whenever they're receiving their heart's desires, I mean your peers. When you're walking around the grocery store, you might see your classmates walking with their, you know, their husband and children or whatever the case may be. You know, it's just not your time yet.
Right.
Or getting on social media. They say comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't get on social. I mean, social media could be depressing for some people. Even the most richest and most famous people will tell you comparing yourself or your life to other people's lives on social media, and where you think they are based on what they post, because people don't post what they want you to see.
Right.
People ain't always posting their downfalls or their struggles. They're posting all of their highlights. So you can't compare your life knowing the inside and the out to someone else posting the highlights of their life.
Right.
And then not even compare yourself to the people within your friend group. That's a big one.
That is.
Because people in your friend group, you know, you're like us. We're really big. Our entire friend group, we're really big on celebrating our big wins, small wins, milestones. Like, we big on celebrating our wins. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate each other. So, you know, whenever you see people in your friend groups getting their high points and stuff, don't compare yourself to them, because, you know, just because you gotta like watch people get their things that they want and be happy. Be happy and celebrate that person, but don't compare them. Because, you know, let's say, I don't know, maybe no example is needed there, but you know, somebody might be getting a new job or something, and you might have been applying for the last couple months. It's just not your time. And you just gotta have to understand and recognize that it's just not your time, but your time coming, boo.
But yeah, your friends should be an inspiration to you.
Yeah, you want to keep people around you who gonna motivate you.
Right. Because you motivate me in a lot of things. Ashley motivates me in a lot of things. You know, people who I surround myself with, everybody has something that they, you know, contribute to my motivation. So,
and it doesn't even have to be simply work. You know, it can be, they can motivate you in like how to maintain your financials, or how to, you know, fashion, or how to keep it real, just being honest,
or health,
anything.
Yeah.
But you never want to be the biggest and baddest fish in your group at all.
Because then you want to keep people around you.
That can motivate you in some sort of way.
That's absolutely right.
So you're not stunting your growth.
Speaking of that, we do have a friends episode where we get a little bit more in depth about, you know, friends and who you should have around you. So if you have not watched that episode yet, go ahead and
catch that episode on friendship.
What episode was that?
I think that was 3. Was that episode 3?
I'm not sure. You know, we're on
like episode 6 now.
You know.
Let me see. I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I want to check it out first. I think it is,
because we had that was the orange. Right?
That was the orange one.
Let's see. She pulling it up.
Tick tock, tick tock. That was episode 3. So go back and check out that episode on friend groups or friendship. 3.
Oh, yeah. I was just trying to look at our page. It's so cute.
I know. Our little. Okay, growing to me.
That's what it takes. We hype ourselves up all the time.
Yeah. Speaking of good friends to keep around you.
Yeah.
So
we talked about a lot of things. Delayed but not denied, I think, was one thing that stuck out in the last little piece you said. We just always have to remember that God will give you the desires of your heart. Psalms 37:4 says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he'll give you the desires of your heart. So we just always have to, you know, keep that in mind.
Okay, Pastor.
Okay, first, lady.
Stop.
Stop.
Look, I'm here for it.
You here for what?
You know in your Bible scripture.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about first lady. But yeah, I know.
That's enough.
Stop. Oh, but no, I take pride in knowing my scriptures. I just be feeling like I know something.
As you should.
And our pastor, like, when you quote a scripture, he always likes you to like reference where you get it from. So I think that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pastor Kevin Lee. But PK, right?
And in this episode, as we're getting closer to Thanksgiving, we've talked about, thank God that didn't work. So we ran over a few things. We talked about
don't force it when the universe isn't aligning.
Yeah, so really being able to see it, recognize it, and believe it, but just
don't force it.
Yeah. We also talked a little bit about understanding and accepting that not everything is for you, and that's okay.
And not everybody is for you.
And that's okay too. Yes, so seriously. And then also just understanding that sometimes it's just all about timing.
Right.
It's not always that you cannot have what your heart desires, but it's just not that time.
Delayed but not denied.
Delayed but not denied. And just because that train did not stop at your station doesn't mean that it's not your train. Because you better believe time gonna spin a block for you. So yeah, we really appreciate you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. It was a very cozy episode. We got to have a little pastry, some nice warm lattes with y'all.